Day 18 of Fat Frog Yoga's Yoga Advent Calendar. Welcome. Today we are going to be doing a standing up sequence. Most of it can be done seated, so please do take a seat if you would rather. Grab your mat, grab your chair, place it towards the short edge of the mat with the back of the seat facing you. Wear some comfortable clothing and hopefully we'll be dancing by the end of this sequence. See you in a second. Once you've set your seat up, bring your hands to prayer position at heart center, and we begin as we always do with our gaze to a point on the floor in front of us and taking 3 deep full breaths in and out. In and out. In and out. And from here, let's raise our hands overhead and take our gaze up towards the thumbs. And exhale, bring the arms down, and as we do so, let's bring the chin towards the chest, and in fact, take a step away from your chest so you don't hit it with your hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gazing up, and exhale, gaze down, hands down to the sides. And as you gaze down, just make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, take your gaze up. Exhale, hands down to the side, take the gaze down. Chin towards the chest. One more time. Inhale, gaze up, hands overhead, and exhale, chin towards the chest as the arms lower down to the sides. Lovely. Bring your gaze back up to neutral. From here, let's turn to face the back of the seat. And making a base on our left foot, raise the right knee up. If you can do this without putting the foot on the back of the seat, do so. If you want to put the foot on the back of the seat and you have space and are able to do so, you can do so. Otherwise, bring that knee up to hip height. Take one hand on the chair as well. In fact, let's take the left hand on the chair. Take the right hand out behind us. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, twist around towards the right. And then inhale, come back through. And let's just keep one hand on the chair. Let's take some knee circles one way. And then the other. And then place that right foot on the floor. Lovely stuff. Make a base with the right foot. We lift the left knee up to hip height, resting the foot on the back of the seat if we can do so and if we want to. Otherwise, holding that knee where it is without anything. Right hand on the chair. Left hand out behind us or wherever. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling, taking the twist around towards the left. Inhale, come back through to center. Holding onto the chair, we take that knee in some circles. One way. And then the other. My hips click when I do it like this. It's not the most pleasant of feelings. And then place that foot on the floor. Walk it off if we like. Keeping the hands where they are on the back of the seat. Let's just take a few steps back until our arms are straight. Our head comes in between the upper arms. Our legs are straightish, keeping the knees bent if you want to. And then just lengthening through one foot, well, one leg, and then the other, just to get a nice little stretch. Walk the feet back in towards the chair. Stay about a step or a little bit more away from the chair. Inhale. Bring the hands to prayer position at heart center. Take a breath. On your next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, fold just to the chair. If you want to bring the head down a little bit, you can do so. We inhale, bring the chest forward, coming up into a flat-ish back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push through the feet. Use the hands on the chair to help you off as well. Inhaling over, arms overhead. And exhale, hands down to prayer position, heart center. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, sweeping the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Take the hands to the back of the seat. Bend the knees. Bring the head down if you wish to, or keep it in a half forward fold. Your choice. We come up into a half forward fold on an inhale, and then as we exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, push through the feet. Use the hands as well if you need to. Arms overhead if you're not dizzy. And exhale, hands down to prayer position, heart center. Lovely stuff. So we're going to progressively move into a dancer pose. See? You're going to be dancing by the end of it. Take your right hand on the back of the seat. Make a base on your right foot, bending that left knee. So this is where I should have said, if you need to grab a strap, grab a strap. We're going to bend that left knee, take hold of the ankle. If that's a bit of a struggle for you, take hold of a strap and you use the strap just to ease the heel in towards the buttock. We are doing the generic thigh stretch here. So knees are together. We're just easing the hips forward ever so slightly. So we're engaging the glutes. And by doing that, by just kind of trying to not push the hips forward, but just ease the hips forward as well, you get a much more intense stretch down that side, that thigh. Breathe here. Don't forget to breathe. And then release that foot. Take it down to the mat. And we'll go the other side. So make a base on your left foot. Bend that right leg. Take hold of the knee, no, the ankle. Ease the heel in towards the butt. And just try and ease those hips forward. Engage those glutes. And really enjoy that stretch in the thigh. And I laugh when I say enjoy because it's quite an intense one, that one really. Release the foot, bring the foot down, walk off whatever you need to walk off. So we take it the next step. Always stop at the step that's best for you. So we've done the first step, bringing that heel in towards the thigh, into our quad stretch. Each leg where you need to. From here, we fold over the back of the chair slightly. And in fact, I'm going to step back a little bit. Keeping the hips square. So staying here, if this is enough for you. If you want to go a bit further, we inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then we start to push that left foot into the hand. So our foot comes away from the body. We lengthen through the spine a little bit more, keeping that right hand on the chair at all times. If you want to take a challenge to take that right hand away from the chair, we take the right hand up, or we just experiment with hovering the hand above the chair. Bring that knee back into a quad stretch, and then release the foot down. So through all of that, go to where's comfortable for you. It might just be with a quad stretch. It might be folding forward. It might be the full pose. But either way, you're still getting a balance and you're still getting all of the benefits, basically. We're going to make a base on the left foot. Take hold of the right ankle. Hankle, and you said, whoa. Wobble as much as you need to. We come into our quad stretch. From here, let's fold forward over the chair. Still keeping that heel in towards the buttock. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Staying here if this is enough for you. If you're wanting to go a bit further, push that foot into the right hand, raising the foot up and the knee up. We lengthen again through the spine. And next challenge, if you wish to take it, is to take that left hand away from the chair and up in front of you, or hovering it above the chair, but always knowing that you've got the chair there to support you. Push the foot into the hand, straighten up, bring it back into a quad stretch, and release the foot. How are we feeling? Nice and wobbly as dancers. It's a really good one because no matter how wobbly I feel in it, I always feel quite graceful as soon as I step out of dancer. Let's do it one more time each side. Making a base on the right foot, bend the left knee, come into your quad stretch. Staying here, if this is enough for you. Folding over from that hip crease, so we're not rounding through the back, keeping the back straight, we're folding. Staying here, if this is enough for you. Going further, we lengthen through the spine, and then we push that back foot into the hand, raising the foot up. We inhale again, lengthen through the spine, keeping that right hand on the chair, or if we want to experiment with a full balance, take the hand out in front of us. By the way, you are getting a balance. Push that foot into the hand, comes back up to your quad stretch, release the foot out. How's it going second time round? Less wobbly or more wobbly? I never know. So we take a base in our left foot and bend the right leg, coming into our quad stretch, staying here. You can always stay here and play around with raising the left hand up or hovering the hand above the chair. If you want to go further, we fold over the chair, hinging from the thigh crease, from the hip. Lengthen through the spine, and then push that back foot into the hand that little bit more. Can you feel the quad stretch here as well? Inhaling, lengthening through the spine. Again, each time you inhale and lengthen through the spine. Taking that left hand away from the chair if you wish to, taking it up in front of you, hovering it above the chair. Again, either way, we are in a dancer pose with a balance. Bring that knee back to quad, stretch, release the foot down, feel good. Hands come to the back of the chair. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, we fold forward. So this is probably where you might want to sit on a chair. Feet are wider than hip distance. Bend the knees nice and generously. Allow everything to hang loose. Allow the arms to hang loose. Allow the head to relax. Let's just counteract our dancer pose, which is a little bit of a back bend. I don't know if you noticed that. Hold on to elbows if you want to. Maybe bounce or sway either side. Shake the head, nod the head. Whatever feels good, just to bring the body back into alignment and neutral and feeling good after our dance pose. Nice deep breath in and out. And then to come out, push through those feet. Come up to standing nice and slowly with as flat a back as possible. Try not to feel dizzy when you get up to standing. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Bring the hands to prayer position at heart center. Take a soft gaze to the floor in front of you or close your eyes. And we finish with 3 full deep breaths. Third breath in and out, bowing slightly forward. Namaste. Thank you very much, you dancing lovelies.